代は去り、長き平和が訪れる。その平穏世界に唯一生き残ったイダテンリン。だが 人類は魔族により滅びかけた。魔族を倒し封印したのは無敵の神々。
What's up, YouTube? This is your guy, Commander Culture, and we're talking about Idaten deities on the No Piece. This series is it's something else. Totally was a surprise to me for this season. I mean, it is the artwork is unique, it is beautiful and everything. If you look at just the images within the trailer, you'll see what I'm talking about. Right now, I got it muted because YouTube copyright, but it got a Fire Force vibe to it when I first saw it, and apparently the guy that does it also does Ishizoka Revere, so it got a little bit of fan service, but not a turn off amount of fan service so far. Um, as you can see from the graphics and the design, Studio Mappa's handling it this year, and your girl right there, she is buck wild. So right now it's definitely uncensored. You're gonna get blood, you're gonna get punching, you're gonna get some disturbing little images. You can catch it on Crunchyroll. As you can see, they rated it mature TVMA. Basically, any teenagers probably already watching this if they're subscribed to Crunchyroll or even just Shonen Jump in general. They our American ratings always wind up making shows that are geared towards teenagers in Japan as all as they call it, Adult Swim, even though technically it's not adults that are watching this in other countries, but for our sensibilities, this is considered adult content or whatever as they want to call it, but it's nowhere near that. It's not even. I guess you could say they would rate this R because freaking the blood and the violence. But other than that, it's PG-13. It's not nothing to cry home about. Uh, let's see with your characters. Oh, this character at the end of episode 1 is definitely gonna have a Goblin Slayer kind of feel to it, and yeah, this is why they probably rated it that rated R. You got characters getting impaled and stuff like that, even though no spoiler about him yet. Your girl right here, my favorite character so far, lays smack down on one of her students. Hey, you can see the Japanese name is Idaten. See, I forget it, I don't know how to pronounce that, but basically the show is Idaten deities. You got your main characters, Ren, which is the teacher. Haita, definitely one of the students who's pretty much up there with Ren. He's basically this universe's Goku. Then you got Yossi. It seemed like your boy got some subplot going on with him because he act like he always got some shady going on at the end of each episode. Your girl Paula, kind of lovable, kind of almost feels like Uraraka from My Hero Academia in personality. You got the doctor. Let's just say, not sure exactly what he is yet as far as episode 3. He could be a robot or he could be something else because at the end of each episode, he's got his face, a picture or whatever attached onto something that technically shouldn't be his whole body. Then you got the general. We just seen in the last episode. Basically, these are the gods and these are the demons on this side, and well, Nicole, she just got into fight in episode 3, and definitely gonna be interesting about that. But here's the cover art for the series so far. As you can see, we got a plethora of folks. Judged by the nun that they're showing, eventually she's going to come into focus, maybe probably in later episodes. But right now, she's just got a little shock factor at episode 1, and hadn't got to meet these other two characters just yet. The general, we find out, is leading this army that's supposedly taking over the world because it's human on humans. The gods are kind of not getting involved, but they find out the demons are doing stuff that they're gonna get involved. But it could be, it's not dark, but it has dark elements of it. So if you're squeamish about dark elements in the series, you might want to steer clear from this one. But if you love a good action, a good mystery, and a good story, so far, definitely got me hooked. I watched one episode and now I'm binging through it. I just had to cut in and do a review on the first 3 episodes so far. I hadn't got to this character yet, but you can see the artwork for the I believe these are the artworks for the animation, because the manga or whatever the source is, the characters are designed a little differently. But it's definitely got I wouldn't say fan service, but you can feel the elements of it. Let me get back to this. Okay. So your boy right here, this Charlotte is your Goku character. Yeah, boy. He takes tremendous butt whipping throughout the whole 3 episodes so far. He's just taking them ass whoopings, and we're gonna wait and see if he actually becomes powerful enough to actually take on the demons. But right now, he's just catching them L's from his teacher, Ren over here. This is how she look in the anime, and they did a flashback in episode 3 to show her backstory, because she's one of the original deities from 800 years ago, and she definitely has a lost child kind of mentality in them flashbacks. Because according to the recap, she's part of the original deities that fought against the demons, and they all sealed the demons away and left her behind to train up the next deities. And your girl was real timid. I think it was about 50 years they said she was timidness, and then after 50 years she got training up, and at 350 years she didn't peaked out her body to the maximum of defense. So yeah, right now she's just OG badass OP powered. I want to say OP, but you know, OP for this series. Like I said, Yosuri, he's a deity. He's got strength like the other characters do, and if you saw the image of go back to it. This is also him taking an L from one of the demons in the first episode. These glasses ain't on him for nothing, so his character is typed as a he basically wants to know why they were formed. Basically, the question of why life exists. Why are the demons here? Why are the gods, the deities here in this episode? That's his goal. He wants to find out what they are, how they kind of be, and all the information, you know, that we as humans want to come up with while we're here, and what we do and how we design and how we regenerate and all that. Your girl Paula over here, she's just lovable, I guess I would say. She hasn't really stood out particularly in the series. Everybody's quite capable if they were in the other shonen series, but right now they're just we're getting there. So as you can see, our main boy, uh, damn, I forgot his name just that quick. Hayata catching them L's from his teacher. Oh, he's catching L's every episode. But the boy got speed on him, so when you see that first episode, you'll definitely be hooked. Like I said, this series is it's something else. If you wanted to watch something on the level of Jujutsu Kaisen, this is the next best replacement out of this season of fights. And you can catch it on Crunchyroll if you subscribe there, or what other services are carrying it in your country. But that's a wrap that I'm gonna do on this video. Um, Still new to YouTubing, so you can check out more videos in the future, and I'll do a more in-depth rundown. This is just a quick overview of the series and my first impressions. There's a lot of backstory and exposition in the first episode. Second episode, you get more action. Third episode, you get backstory and action. And so far, so I'm gonna rate it a 5 star right now so far in the series. I've already got it on my watch list. Apparently, it comes out on the weekends, I believe, is what I think I saw. What it listed. But check it out on Crunchyroll, and see you next time, YouTube.